motorcycle. I'll let you guys know it's going to be a fun show. I am broadcasting live in my helmet right now on a motorcycle. I will see you guys very soon. Please hit the upvote button. It does help out the brothers. For all of you wondering, hello everybody. This is the Whiskey. I'm getting here. It is raining so hard out here. I'm telling you, but I'm here, ladies and gentlemen. I am officially made it, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's show. Please hit the like button. It does help out a bunch when you hit the like button. Each one of you. I see you, baby. I see you guys. Again? Holy shit, what am I doing now? What a rookie! Hello everybody, welcome to the show. If you don't know what show this is, hello, I am the show. I am the Omega. What is my saying? I am the Alpha and Omega. I see you guys. Oh, shout outs to, before we start the show, shout outs to all the USA, today's Independence Day, and shout outs to all the US soldiers, Navy, I see you Navy, Air Force, I see you Air Force, Marines, Army, I see you Army, I see each and every one of you in the crowd. Do me the favor, hit the thumbs up button, it does help out. I'm gonna light up my cigar. Today's gonna be a good show. I got fucking topics today, okay? I got topics today. Some of you guys been watching. You guys been lurking. And there's other streams out there that I've been watching too. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you guys know this is an adult show. For all of you wondering, clap, clap, clap. Melissa Villanueva says, hello, Melissa. Bob, I see you, Bob. If you subscribe, you can comment in the chat room and I can see you. If you haven't subscribed, I cannot see you. Ladies and gentlemen, also, Denise, I see you. Who else we have here? Events. I see you, my man. It's too loud. Sometimes it is out here. I don't know the settings all the time. Also, I will say, for all of you wondering, this is the real show, okay? For all of you wondering, we're going to have a really good show. I have topics, okay? I have topics, and we're going to go on down with it. Today is 4th of July, ladies and gentlemen. 4th of July. Man, I love overheating my cigar. I just love it. I always do that. I don't know why. I love it. Bob, I am drinking the one and only Johnny Drum. Hey, I'm almost to the end of it now, but you know what? We're going to go on to the real show. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed the show. The intro, I try to change every intro possible in my show. I do know that we have a lot of topics today. One of the topics that I want to speak to you guys about, I'm going to start with the first topic. Matter of fact, I'm just, you know what? This is the first time I actually write down topics. I never ever write down any topics, but I said, you know what, my people out here, shout outs to everybody that has been supporting my channel. And I'm gonna give shout outs because this is what I do. I give appreciation to all everybody that appreciates this channel. If you have a wrench on here, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna give out some wrenches right now. Bob, I gotta add you on here. Bob, welcome to Bob, welcome to the Wrench Club, Bob. I have a lot of people on Instagram that don't tend to know about YouTube. I think I know that many of you understand this. So when it comes to the polls, okay, we're going to go straight into the show. Okay, the polls that I have polls going, and most of the polls get about 800, 600, 400, 500 votes on YouTube. Okay, YouTube. On live streams, people don't know what live stream is. It is so new that some people don't even know that live streams even exist. They think it's a rerun. They click it. They think it's a rerun. They think they can watch it later. As a matter of fact, it's not a rerun. I'm live, baby. Anything you see here, you can record, do onto your videos. You can add to your funny meme if you want to. This is live, baby. This is the beauty of live stream. You have somebody, a person, a host, a real deal person in front of me. And as you all know, I am here. I am live. This is me. And as I'm going to start saying it from now on, I am the Alpha and Omega. So I want you guys to know anything that goes on here is live. You can record anything you want. If you want to make a joke out of it, you can. You're free to do that because at the end of the day, you know what? I think the internet has to understand all of these channels that have YouTube under it. It's YouTube's content. And I'm just here appreciating that YouTube gives me the platform to do this. I'm going to go around the room. Edgar, I see you, Edgar. Ali, Ali, I see you, Ali. And everybody that's here. I just want to let you guys know I'm trying my hardest to get all these people that are voting to come onto the live streams. So the last poll that I did was recently. I did it a couple days ago, and so far I have about 400 people that voted. Okay, so for the 400 people that voted, they're still voting on which whiskey they want in their collection, because I have all these whiskeys that I post up. If I post up a poll in the community tab, it's because I've tried it, I have it, or I own it. Okay, now last week I had a poll on the YouTube community tab, which you can go to the right side onto the profile. I had 669 votes, okay? Where are these people on the live streams? I'll tell you where. They don't know that live streams even exist, okay? They go, they click it, and they watch the videos that I post up on a daily. They don't know that some of you actually are subscribed and you can chat in the chat box. They don't know this. None of them know this. And it's coming to the light that live streams is going to be a new thing. Okay, very, very new. It's right now, many people don't know that it exists. So here we go. Last week, the week before that, I had a post. 500 people voted in the community tab. Okay, mind you, I'm a small channel. 5,000 subscribers. The week before that, 400. The week before that, 800 votes on the community tab that I did. Now I'm starting to do fragrance polls. Okay, fragrances, because I know my people over here, I have a lot of people that love fragrances. I love fragrances. You love fragrances. Everybody loves fragrances, okay? So I had a community post that has 130 something votes, and that's in fragrances. So how do you get these people here? I'm trying my best to figure that out, but I'll do it for all of you guys who will eventually get the amount that we need. So this is what I'm doing right now. I want to be transparent to all of you. Okay, I'm trying to figure out the right algorithm to get all these people onto my show and to watch the show with you guys and to enjoy. And the cool part about it is that Instagram, nobody knows how to use YouTube. Okay, nobody knows how to use YouTube from Instagram. They're so used to it, you know? Let me take a puff. So super chats. When I see a super chat, I give a huge shout out. Everybody here has given a super chat. I appreciate Melissa Villanueva, Ali, Bob, Event, I believe, where is DLD? Everybody has, Edgar Romeo. Everybody has sent super chats here. Not many people know how that works. Not anybody. I don't think anybody on Instagram doesn't know how that works. So I'm learning how to really. It's kind of like propaganda, what I'm trying to put out there, putting out their good things on Instagram. So I'm being transparent with you guys, okay? And the reason why, let me tell you another thing. The reason why I don't put commercials on this live stream, because I feel it is pointless for any of you to give commercials, because for every commercial that I put up, I'm only gonna be making a couple cents, okay? And for anybody that puts commercials on their video, you just look pathetic. And I don't want to look pathetic, because if I'm looking at myself in the mirror and I say, Jesus Lord, you're looking pathetic, Reaper. Well, guess what? That's usually the day that I change something up. And eventually, I just change it on that day, on that moment. And when it came to the commercials on the video, I make sure that you all don't have any commercials, so you could go in and out of the live streams. And you could watch, you could leave, come back, not have to worry about commercials, because if you do not have a big channel, I have a 5,000 subscriber channel. I still think that's small for what I have to offer. So for me to say, obviously, the commercials are not needed on any of my videos that basically get under 1,000 or 5,000 views. Hey, I'll tell you this right now, you're not going to see commercials. If anybody wants to put commercials on their 200 view video, you know what? You do you. I'm just giving advice to all the YouTubers out there, because I do know we have YouTubers out here. But I can say we do have a happy birthday yesterday. We had somebody. His birthday was yesterday. Shout outs to Aram. His birthday was yesterday. He turned 40. He's 40 forever. Okay, there's some men out here that they turn a certain age and they stay like that forever. It's as if You bought the best wine, and it's just always going to be that good. And you know what? Shout outs to him because he is part of a community that the community is the fragrance community. I got him into whiskeys, and I love the fact that this man, he's so into smoking cigars now. He's so into, mixing his whiskeys with, trying different whiskeys. That's awesome. That's awesome. And that's one of the topics that I want to speak to you guys about because not many people are positive here in the live streams. To be honest, you know what? Whoever says to be honest should be completely canceled. If you tell me that I should never say to be honest, well, I hope I never say that because I'm always honest. I don't give a damn who the hell's in the screen. I don't give a damn what channel it is. I say it how it is. And I think that's what people enjoy about me. And I appreciate all the people that really enjoy that part of me because that's my personality. I feel like if I'm blunt at the moment, I save myself time and effort. I think all of you do save a little bit of time and effort. He says over here with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Happy 4th of July. Hey, man, thank you so much for that one. And for all of you that are actually here, please, if you can, do me the favor, hit the thumbs up button. Hit the thumbs up button, man. Please hit the thumbs up button. It does help out. I had a little tongue twister because I started thinking, wait a minute. Is today 4th of July? I felt like 4th of July was basically all weekend long. Because let's just put it the freedom I feel to be able to do anything. It's a great feeling. Thank you so much, Ron, for the super chat, man. I really appreciate it. And whoever sends the biggest super chat here, what I'm going to do is at the end of the show, I'm going to leave it at the ending credit. So if you send a big super chat, I'm going to leave it as the ending credit. But I have to say, huge shout outs. Huge shout outs to Allie. Allie has supported this channel from the get-go. She has supported me recently, and there's everybody out here. There's Edgar Romeo. He says, happy birthday, Rom. He's another one that's supported everybody. We have Money Burner. We have Event Yours. Spirits. Everybody here has supported me, and I really appreciate all the support here, man. I really do. This is a community that I want to be positive, learn a little bit of something, with each other. Okay, so let me go to the topics. Now, these topics, I wrote down in the damn StreamYard. I didn't think of anything of it, okay? I didn't even write down nothing of what I'm about to say. But for the meantime, I will say, I don't know what I'm about to click. Let me see, what is it I'm about to click? I can't even see the screen. But let's go for the first one, okay? Let's go for the first one. I shouldn't even click the first one. Let me see the last one. Okay, let me start with this, okay? Let's all appreciate everybody out here, okay? Salutes to all the Americans and everybody here in America because today is Independence Day and you all know what that means. Look, there's a lot of countries out there that wish they were free like us, okay? A lot of countries out there that they basically, how can I say this? There's a lot of people that die wanting to come here to America. Okay, so this day should be a huge day for each and every one of you that live close to America. You could live in Canada, you can live in anywhere that's close to America, that you feel free just because you're in our homeland. You know what? To be an American means that you can be anything here. The American dream is here, baby. And you have to understand, okay? Appreciate Americans. If you don't appreciate Americans, life might be a little bit different for your country, okay? We could say France might be a little bit different for France, okay? Italy, okay? Forget about it. Italy, it would be so different for Italy if it wasn't for the mafia helping out, okay, with some of the wars back in the days, okay? Let's just put it that way, okay? Let's just say, for us to be Americans, we are very prideful and we're very patriotic with our holidays. So, there's a lot of new holidays that are coming around the corner. Last month, I don't know if anybody understood last month. It was Mental Health Month for men, okay? And I have to tell you guys, I do have veterans that watch me. I have friends, okay? I have friends that are still active duty, okay? I have a lot of Army. I have a lot of Marines, Navy. I see you, Navy. I also have a couple Air Force guys that watch. we have to appreciate these people. Okay, these people here in America, they go through a lot, and some of you don't understand. Okay, if they're down a week, if they're acting different, okay, you don't know what they've been through. Okay, some of the men out here that don't get the spotlight should get the spotlight. At the end of the day, you might be looking at some of the guys out here like, man, that guy is so weird. He just came from Iraq recently. Well, there's something that maybe he has in him that he doesn't want to share. You know, the suicide rate is pretty big here in America. And when it comes to a lot of these people that come back, there's thousands, okay, thousands yearly. So you have to kind of put whatever belief you have, religion you have, aside. Treat every man that you see that's a veteran, treat them with complete respect, because you don't know what he went through. You don't know what kind of battle, how many tours. You don't know if he's still active. You know, just appreciate all the Americans here, because without some of the soldiers that we have, I don't think we would be as free as we are now. So, you know what? Salute to you guys that are watching over there. I think Iraq right now, there should be bedtime. Should be around bedtime. But I do know that even the nurses, I have some nurse friends that they go over there on certain tours. They see a lot of things. One of the recent thing I was told was there was a dog that got injured. And I saw some pictures of the dog that got injured. And some of you think that this is all a pastime. No, this is stuff that happens. Okay, while all of you are enjoying your day, there's stuff that happens around the world. This is why everybody enjoys being here in America, because you have more freedom. Okay, so you know what? Salutes to every man. Okay, we could put all those little special little holidays aside from last month. I do support good holidays. I do support good holidays, and I think today is one of those holidays. But anyways, you know what? I will say, let's stop with let's stop with the whole emotional status thing. You know what? I think I said the good salutes there. You see the flag in back. I hope you all enjoy that one. But anyways, look, we're all different. Straight up, okay? We're all different. Just remember that. Even the ladies are different. Just treat each one of you guys. I think some of you on the internet, I think you guys treat certain people like if they have no issues. Some people do have issues, and they're still good people. Doesn't mean that they're bad people. But anyways, let me change subject over here. Let me go straight into one of the main subjects, okay, that I want to speak about: restaurants. Do you still eat at restaurants? Because I sure as hell do not eat at no goddamn restaurant. And you know what? I will say, for all of you watching, thank you for being here on this beautiful, beautiful day. And I will also say, for all of you watching, you can chat all you want in the chat room. The chat room is yours. Yours, but goddamn. Look, one of my favorite things here in Miami, because I live in the paradise. All of you might think I don't live in paradise, but I do live in paradise. I live where the oceans are, where the beautiful women are, where the fancy restaurants are, where the Ferraris, the Porsches, all the exotic cars are at, where all the money, the yachts. This is where I live, where all the celebrities are at. I've dated a couple celebrity family member women when I was younger. So I think everybody knows Sofia Vergara and Shakira, and I think every family is different. But I can tell you, for the restaurants, okay, my favorite thing, okay, that happens in Miami is the employees. Some of the employees, the cooks, they get fired. They get fired, completely fired. And to me, I think that's the best thing that happens here in Miami for restaurants. Because some of the restaurants, you're paying top dollar. You're going to have to pay gratitude, which is going to be most of the times beyond 20%, even if they're horrendous to you. So the best thing here that I know with the restaurants is some of the employees get fired. And I think it's the most beautiful thing, because at the end of the day, that new employee that comes in, it could be a pizza place, okay? The new employee that starts making your pizza, you're going to have the most best pizza you'll ever have in your life. Just amazing. You're going to be like, holy shit, who the hell made this pizza? What God came out of the woodworks and decided to come build this pizza? Usually, new employees are usually the best employees because it's their new job. They don't want to get fired, So the new employees here in Miami, shout out to them. I know they're all over the place. Most of the restaurants, it takes them a couple months to get a new chef, a new employee. I think those are the best times for the restaurant. For right now, I can tell you, I don't think there's a restaurant down here that's impressive. Prime 112. If you ever come to South Florida, Miami, Prime 112 would be probably the best place I can tell you. And there's a new spot. I think it's called Sexy Fish. That's a new spot. I think that's the name. Very beautiful, high class. I wouldn't recommend anything downtown, but I can tell you there's certain sushi places that are really, really good. But yeah, restaurants, that's one of the topics that I wanted to speak to you guys about. And I hope some of you can see that I see you guys. We do have a super chat in the house. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat in the house. Events yours of spirits. 999 Super J says, I am still eating at restaurants, but only those with good food and service. Frank's is my favorite. Frankie's. He says Frankie's. Now, I can tell you, it's good that he said this because restaurants, okay, we're talking about restaurants now. Some restaurants are authentic, okay? When I go to, I'm going to tell you this, I'm going to be transparent just like I always am. When I go to a Japanese restaurant, I don't want a Mexican sushi maker, okay? I don't want a Cuban sushi roller, okay? And this is what happens here in Miami. You can go to a Japanese restaurant that's authentic, 100%. And the one making your sushi is either Venezuelan, Cuban, or Mexican. And I think it's great that they have a job. But I personally I'm going to this restaurant to get the experience that, I have a Japanese guy that knows how to do sushi, Japanese sushi, and he's going to roll it in front of me. And sometimes that is not the case. Now, I can say Frankie's would be like an Italian pizza place. Okay. There's certain Italian places here in Miami that are not authentic. Okay. Straight up. I'm going to tell you this right now. Straight up, not authentic. I can tell you that there's maybe a handful of authentic Italian, really, really Italian. I could say what I enjoy would be Sicilian. I think the Sicilian way is the way. Okay, the Italian way is not the way. Sorry for all you Italian fans out there. I know they're supposed to be the same, but the only ones that saved some wars are the Sicilians. Okay, the Sicilians are the ones that saved the goddamn fucking world. Okay, from complete annihilation. And if you don't all know what happened, let's go back into history. Okay, the Sicilians, the mafia, okay, helped out so that we can officially go through Sicily into Italy and be able to get, who. Okay, if it wasn't for the Sicilians, I think some of us, I don't know what would happen. I don't know. But shout out to the Sicilians. But anyways, that's a great super chat. Thank you so much. And I think that's the biggest super chat today. I just started the show, so I'm only 20-something minutes in. So that's good. That's a good super chat. That might be the biggest one. I'm probably going to leave that one to the end. But yeah, man, I think it's great. It's great at some restaurants. Man, some restaurants are just, man, how can I say it? It's just a waste of your time. Some of them, not all of them. With the $5 super chat, events your spirits. Frankie's is a steakhouse in Georgia. I'm in Georgia. Sorry for the confusion. It's all good. It's all good. Now, that's a good thing you said that. Because, as you all know, whiskeys, there's certain whiskeys from New York. There's certain whiskeys from Indiana. There's certain whiskeys from Kentucky, Texas. They're all different. Now, I can tell you, Georgia. There's something about Georgia that I want to try, and one of the things I want to try is they have certain barbecue foods over there in Georgia. I know for a fact because I was going to go to, I believe it was one of the biggest aquariums in the world. They have one there, I believe. I was looking at restaurants there, and I saw a barbecue spot that looked amazing. So for all of you watching, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. That is actually Georgia that he's talking about, Frankie. So if any of you are from Georgia, I think go stop at Frankie's. I think it would be a great place. Steakhouse. As you all know, I love steak. Ribeyes are my top. And also chuck eye are my top cuts because you can put them on the grill and they have a good amount of fat ratio that it's going to be just juicy. I have a couple barbecue, as you all know. I have the gas grill and I have my charcoal grill. But yeah, man, that's great. That's great that you say that, because now I know if I do go to that aquarium place, I would probably go there, Frankie's. Thank you so much for the super chat. Restaurants, man. Anyways, let's go for the next topic, okay? Are you guys ready for the next topic? Because I think we're going to go into it right now. Are you still believing in your big YouTubers? God damn. This is a good one, fragrance community. This is a good one. Watch community. Stay tuned. This is actually a good topic. I have no idea what I'm going to say about this, but I have a good clue. Remember, all these topics I did write down, and I'm just telling you, I'm one of these guys. I just do it off the rip. Let me take a sip out of this. By the way, I will tell you guys, somebody asked me what I'm drinking. This is what I'm drinking. Somebody had asked me. Let me put it aside. This over here. Okay, this is from the Willow Distillery. Okay, from Kentucky. Johnny Drum. This is what I'm drinking, ladies and gentlemen. So for all of you wondering, you want a cheapie? Well, guess what? Sometimes it's good to drink cheapies. This is very good, excellent with your cigar. Just beautiful to have. You also have a little bit of a tobacco note in here. Really like this one very, very much. Try to get this under 50. I paid $30-something for it, and it's amazing. It should be more money, but it's great. I really, really like that. So here we go. Here we go. Are you still believing big YouTubers? Okay, I want to give you guys a little update on my channel. Okay, I started YouTube a year ago. About a year ago. I think a year ago, yeah. Okay, I started my YouTube app in 2019. Okay, I never thought of doing a YouTube channel. 2019, I used YouTube to see other YouTubers. 2020, didn't fucking do YouTube. I did Instagram in 2020, I believe. 2020 is when I started Instagram. 2021, I didn't want to do anything to do with YouTube. Something happened, I think, at the end of 2021. Somebody told me, hey, you should do a YouTube. You have so many bottles. The hell am I going to do a whiskey channel for? That was my reaction. Nobody wants to hear about whiskeys that everybody knows about. I mean, for God's sakes. The fragrance community knows about all the fragrances, I hope. Okay, the watch community knows about most of the watches. I'm pretty sure. And then the whiskey community, they know about most of the whiskeys out there because there's a lot of them, but they know about them like cars, Kias, Hondas, Toyotas, Mercedes, BMWs. Everybody knows what the top tier is. If you want a good BMW, you get any of them. They're all good. Mercedes, they're all good. If you want a bad car, get a Kia, a Hyundai. Everybody knows this. This is a worldwide thing. Everybody knows if you want some Hogwarts shit, if you want some Harry Potter Hogwarts shit, you get a Hyundai. You get a Kia. Okay, they're going to give you unlimited warranty because they know for a fact they're going to sell the car. Just like just like Harry Potter, They know for a fact they're going to reel in all the kids in Harry Potter if they just put a little bit of magic out there, a little bit of fake magic. And we all watch it, just what happens. But anyways, I don't even know where I went on with that. I just know that lately I've been saying Hogwarts shit because there's a lot of Hogwarts shit on YouTube. A lot of Hogwarts shit. You guys are wondering, what the hell is he saying? What does that mean? Hogwarts shit means It means it's fake, okay? It's fake. It's baloney. It's straight dookie. It's as fake as can be. It's that fake booty, those fake lips. You know what I'm talking about. That's some Hogwarts shit. Okay? Harry Potter type shit. Hogwarts shit. Who believes in anybody flying with a goddamn broom and throwing little pebbles all over the place? Nobody. But people watch it. So anyways, the point of the matter is the topic. Okay, the topic right now, are you still believing in the big YouTubers? Look, some of you should not believe in big YouTubers. Okay, when I was watching YouTube before I had a channel, I only watched them to see how stupid they were. Is this guy really stupid enough to tell me that this fragrance is bad? No, there's no way, but I still watch, and then I just forward and I exit. And also, I can say there's other fragrances out there. We're going to talk about fragrances right now. People were saying that this is shit. And I'm like, dude, what is this guy talking about? This is years ago. What is this guy talking about? I own it. How is it possible that this man has the audacity to say this is shit? This guy shouldn't even be on YouTube, but he's on YouTube. Another guy years ago before I even started the channel. Okay, he goes over here with this fragrance. He goes, don't buy this fragrance. It's too much money. It's not worth it. The guy doesn't know shit. The guy doesn't know diddly. Nothing. Okay, nothing. Why do I own this fragrance? Because it lasts long. It's a sexy fragrance. It's all the citrus I want on my skin, and it's a beautiful for any setting. Okay, you can wear this all day long, but I'd pay top dollar, $200 some. What was it, 260, 280, whatever it was. Don't remember. Point of the matter is, are you still believing big YouTubers? You shouldn't. I think many of you should have your own opinion. Okay, watch a YouTuber. Believe it or not, sometimes these guys get free bottles. Okay, free goddamn fucking bottles. Okay, I paid for all the fragrances, okay, that I have. I paid top dollar for all these fragrances because I can shit on these fragrances all I want. No company is giving me, creed. I'm buying it with my own money. And that's the beauty of it. You buy your own fragrances. You buy your own whiskeys. Okay, we have some whiskeys here in front of us. Now, I did put some of these whiskeys on here because it's Independence Day. When I show you guys the cheapies, I do have a little more expensive ones at the back. But if you do see this one, Horse Soldier, get yourself one of these. 100% get yourself one of these. There's people getting free bottles. Okay, free bottles out there. Can I tell you that they talk so much about this fragrance house? It's called Zaharoff. Okay, you know why they talk bad about this fragrance house? I'm going to straight up tell you guys. Because there's big YouTubers that have no respect. Okay, there's big YouTubers that completely are backing this company. And the only bad thing is the big YouTubers. That's it. They can ruin a whole brand. And I feel this is one of the best bangs for your buck, Zaharoff. Okay, but there's big YouTubers out there that can ruin a watch company. They can ruin a whiskey. They can ruin anything. Just like they ruin themselves on the weekly. You know, it just happens. There's just YouTubers out there that are meant. There's a word called shilling. I didn't know what shilling was till recently. I learned that word, I think, a couple years ago. I didn't know what shilling was till the crypto market. They were shilling on certain cryptos. I didn't know then. But this is Zaharoff. Has a whole line that's great. Great value. $100 and some. You get a good bottle. Okay. But then you have big YouTubers that they start saying that they get this for free. For God's sakes. Give me something for free. Shoot. I don't need anything for free. But there's YouTubers out there that want free stuff, okay? They want free stuff, and they're going to say all the positive things that you guys want to hear. It sounds better sometimes watching a video that's positive. That's usually the case. It could be about watches. It could be about fragrances. It could be about whiskeys. It don't matter. It could be about dog shit scoopers, okay? It could be about dog shit scoopers. If it's a positive review, that person that's watching is going to keep on watching that dog shit review all the way to the end. 5 minutes, 6 minutes. If it's negative, they're probably going to watch 2 minutes and they're going to exit. And that's usually the case with big YouTubers. The YouTubers that are big, they don't care about you guys. All they care about is their view count. And now me, I don't care. I don't care about my view count because I know for a fact that I buy everything. And the best part about it is I can say whatever I want. And the beautiful part about America is the freedom of saying whatever you goddamn want. Some of these Americans, just see what I mean? Some of these Americans, they won't last a day overseas. Some of these Americans, the big YouTubers, they won't last a day without going online and saying something just that is just like, come on, man. How you gonna say? How you gonna say out there for the fucking YouTubers out, the big YouTubers? How are you gonna say this is not a good fragrance? It's the best fragrance right now that Creed has that is original. Okay, the best fragrance. All the other ones are reformulated and they're different. They don't last. And what you guys talking about out here, YouTube? Now, I think many of you know I have 100 or something fragrances. I can talk all the shit I want about fragrances. All the shit. I mean, all the goddamn shit. Because if it's not good, I'll tell you guys. I already told you what I don't feel is good. I think the Holds the Horror Off, Perfume the Morley, some of the new Creeds are great. Dior, I think this is one of the most excellent Diors right now. You seen the poll? There's I think 200 people voted right now. And the one leading it, I think it's Creed. But actually, the crazy part is that I'm actually wearing, the poll was, this was the poll that I did. What fragrance am I wearing the most this week? Okay, out of all of them. It was Creed, Dior, Zaharoff, or Perfume the Marley, okay? Those were literally the ones that I put in the poll. I have a super chat in the house. Thank you so much for the super chat in the house. Let me read the super chat. Oh, that's just big. Event Yours of Spirits, $20 super chat. Big super chat. Thank you so much. Huge shout outs to you and huge shout outs to what I'm about to read. Let me take a little sip. Here we go. Now, I haven't read this yet, but I can tell you, I love opinions. Remember, you all can always send your opinion, and it's okay. Here we go. $20 super chat. YouTube used to be a place for information, how to dose, and get reviews on places or things, which is true. It used to be like that. Now it's all about marketing, not just ads on an informal video, but now straight dookie with ads. It's best to keep your channel authentic and honest. Hey, I love that comment. Now that comment is everything I believe in, because at the end of the day, the only thing I use to promote this YouTube channel is my Instagram. My Instagram is the only thing I use to promote this channel. There's no way I will ever pay for subs because I feel like I'm a cheater, okay? I used to be one of those kids when I was a little kid. Okay, I'm a full adult now, okay? I've been through a lot. Okay, full adult, okay? In the 80s, okay? In the 80s, I can tell you. Or in the 90s, okay? I'm going to tell you in the 90s. In the 90s, okay, I noticed when the video game craze came out, Nintendo and all that, okay, I was the only kid that would get pissed that there was other kids, okay, that their families had the fucking money to get the cheat code books. Okay, I would hate that. I would hate that because I'm very competitive. I'm always number one in everything. I was the number one pitcher. I was a great football player. I was everything. I'm athletic as can be. Okay, I could shoot a bird from how many yards? As of today, maybe 200 something yards. Okay, let's keep it soft. Point of the matter is that I'm pretty competitive. Okay, to know that there was kids back in the days, okay, with Nintendo games, they had the cheat codes of every level. That pissed me off. And as an adult, I got pissed at people. They would do the same thing. This is a good thing that you say, because the whole thing I'm trying to say here is there's a lot of YouTubers that do cheat. They buy sub counts, and then you see all of a sudden they're 20,000 subs in like a couple months. For God's sakes. Come on, man. No way. There's no way. I like my channel to build up organically, just like Mash and Drum said recently to me. Great thing, Mash and Drum. Shout out to him. He's probably the only whiskey channel that I probably watch. Whiskey Encore, I believe. Every time I try to watch, it's like very late. Shout out to Cheech. I think Cheech is somewhere here. Here we go. Cheech over here. Shout out to Cheech. He is the host over there in Whiskey Encores. I do watch that sometimes, but they go really late, and sometimes I'm very busy. But yeah, there's a couple of whiskey channels that I do watch. But anyways, thank you so much for the super chat. If you ever want to ask anything, you could always do it like that. That's the way to do it. I think for all of you that don't understand, like these shows that I do, they come off the fly. You know, I just do it like this. I don't write anything down. The only thing I wrote down today was the topics, and I think that's a good thing that I did because it helped me out. I helped this show out a lot. Okay, let me click this over here. So I think we already got through with this topic. What you guys think of big YouTubers? I think it's true. It's true completely. It's true completely what you said over here. Really love the super chat, and it's 100% true. Okay, thank you so much for the super chat, and also I will say, shout out to anybody that sends super chat. You guys are fucking amazing. And let me go to the next subject. Okay, next subject. Do fragrances make a difference in your life? Let me tell you right now. Okay, whiskeys make a difference in my life. Okay, if whiskeys themselves make a difference in my life, you know what's making a difference in my life? This is a whiskey channel. Okay, this bottle has changed the way my week has been. Okay, for all of you, let me just put it right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me put it aside. This bottle over here has changed my week completely. Okay, can you guys see it? This is the Garrison Brothers. That bottle is so good. I haven't seen a better bottle this year till I met Garrison Brothers Ladybird. This bottle, it is so good. I know there's a lot of collectors out there. Look, this bottle's not to collect. Okay, $200 some. You buy this, you pop it open, you drink it. It is amazing, really, really good. It's probably the best release this year, and I'm going to tell you guys this for right now, for all of you watching. Look, there's a lot of releases out here this year. Blood Oath, is it worse than my? I mean, I think Blood Oath could have been a little bit better. Still good. All in all, there's no Stag Junior that's going to be released is going to be better than that bottle. Okay, we have the Stag Junior over here. I have a couple different Stag Junior batches. Okay, these are very, very, very hard to find. But there's no, you can't beat. Now, I do have a poll on right now. Okay, I have this on the poll, and I have the other bottle on the poll. Which bottle would I prefer in my collection? Well, I have them all. But which I would tell you guys to get if you had the opportunity, all in doubt. If you cannot get this, get yourself the Garrison Brothers. Okay, that is the best bottle I have seen this year. It is the best release of 2023, and I bought 3 bottles. You guys don't believe me? Okay. Go over there, go to Instagram, you'll see what I mean. You'll see completely what I mean. But here's the topic. Okay, before I start this topic, I do have another super chat. Thank you so much, Cheech. Thank you so much, Cheech. Hey, I gotta drink this over here. Thank you so much, Cheech. If you all don't know who Cheech is, He has a whiskey channel, Whiskey Encores. They usually drink very late. He's the drummer, so he gets home very late. They drink different type of bottles. I do know that Cheech likes Wild Turkey, and the last stream that I've seen him, I think he was drinking, I think it was Forgate or something. I don't remember officially, but let me read the super chat. Cheech, for the $10 super chat. Thanks for the kind words, Reaper. Cheers to you and your viewers. Happy birthday, USA. Whiskey Encore tonight, he says. That's great. I'm probably going to stop by to see. Can't tell you I can't jump in the show because I have to cook later. I have to do a couple things. But I will be in the chat room. I want to let you guys know the topic we're going to be talking about is going to be about fragrances. So if you're not into fragrances, there's going to be a good topic after that, okay? But for the meantime, Cheech, thank you so much. Let me take a breather over here. Do fragrances make a difference? Look, they do. Okay, fragrances, no matter what you might think, okay, fragrances really should help you out throughout your morning, throughout your day. Spraying yourself a fragrance lightens your mood up. Okay, for all of you that don't understand, I think Cheech understands, okay? Cheech understands. He's going to say it with me over here, okay? Zaharoff, Zaharoff, Zaharoff. I love this. It's delightful. It is excellent. I am going to be wearing this all week. You see it's halfway. Signature Royale from Zaharoff. Now, you're probably asking, why? Why are you going to wear that instead of the other ball that you say it's amazing? You say it's so good. It's the vibe. It's really the vibe. Okay, when it comes to fragrances, just like whiskeys, okay, it's the vibe. It's what you want to feel throughout the day, throughout the week. Sometimes you want a whiskey that's light, okay? And the reason why I'm showing you the whiskey that I showed you earlier is because I really want to only drink today, for the meantime right now, I want to drink light whiskey, 87 proof, okay, 94 proof, 90 proof. I don't want to drink right now. As of right now, I'm still drinking a little bit. I do not want to drink anything over 100 proof. Okay, I don't want to just start drinking 114 proof whiskey. Not my thing right now. It is the afternoon. So I want you guys to know fragrances, same thing goes with fragrances, okay? You have to know what you want. And the reason why I'm wearing this throughout the week is because it's a little bit cheaper, okay? I do know it's going to last me a good amount of time. This is going to be insane performance. I don't want insane performance on this week. I'll be in and out of the house. Don't want insane performance. And also with the Creed, I don't want to feel like a super king this week, okay? I want to feel more humble, okay? And if I want to feel more humble, this is what I want to be wearing. That's what I will be wearing. So I want to let you guys know every fragrance is going to be a little bit different. Going to give you a different vibe. So anyways, let's go for the next topic. I have another topic on here. I don't even know what's the next topic. Let's see. Are you always looking for high bottles? Okay, that's a good one. Okay, that's a good topic. Okay, most of the time, I'm not a collector. Let's straight up say it. I'm not a collector. I buy backup bottles if I need to. Okay, I'm not a collector. I'm a YouTuber. What does YouTube mean? That means I got a goddamn channel. I'm a host. I got to tell the people if this whiskey is good. So anything I show you guys is just what it is. We got a super chat in the house. Event yours of spirits. $5 super chat. He goes, fragrances stimulate the brain and triggers memories, which is true. Because when I was younger, the only fragrance as a kid, and I'm sorry to say, older folks, older men, the only fragrance that I used was Chrome by Azzaro. I believe that's what it was. It was blue. when I was a kid, middle school, I think it was middle school, was it? Yeah, I think it was middle school. I think this is what I used. Chrome from Azaro. And then I used it throughout, I think I got to high school or something, and I stopped using it. But it triggered a memory, and I could never wear it again. Because I remember as a kid, I would wear Chrome. All the women and the teachers would say, "You smell good. What do you have?" I go, "Oh, I don't know what I got. I know what I had. Just didn't want to tell them." But over here, he also says with the fact that he says, yes, it makes a difference. It sets a mood just like a drink. Hey, that's exactly right. A drink that you have is going to set the mood. A whiskey that you have is going to set the mood. This is why I don't want to have a whiskey that is 120 proof in the afternoon right now, because I haven't even cooked yet. I have the steaks ready to go. So setting the mood, fragrances. You have to have a good fragrance to set the mood. You have to have a good whiskey to set the mood. Don't straight up go into Stag Junior, for God's sakes. Okay, this is for when you're done with the day. Maybe when you're cooking. You're already cooked it. I'm not going to do Stag Junior in the morning or in the afternoon. Unless I know it's like my birthday, you know what I mean? Something crazy like that. Thank you so much for the super chat. But yeah, hype bottles. Are you guys always looking for hype bottles? I'm going to do a giveaway, by the way. I want to let you guys know. Anybody out here that really just pops out. You know, if anybody really pops out, really, and I notice you guys often, I'm going to give you a good giveaway. Not only that, I can also say that I might do a giveaway every live stream. Every live stream that I do, I might do a giveaway. Okay, now I can tell you guys that the most we've ever done, which I can say we got about close to 100 one time. I promoted it on Instagram, and I realized that people were all about the freebies. And I said, this can't be, you know, because I get it. If somebody giving away $5,000, I would show up too. You know what I mean? I think I was going to give away $500 if the Miami Heat won. They didn't win. But that's not the point. The point is that I'm going to start doing giveaways on a daily, okay? And today, I think event yours of spirits. If you can, reach out to me on Instagram. Please, if you can. My Instagram, I think I have like 2,000 subscribers, something like that. Reach out to me over there. And, yeah, man, it would be good to see you over there. But anyways, let's go on with the next topic. Yeah, hype bottles. Look, the only hype bottle that I look for is maybe stuff that I don't have. I know many of you are looking for Buffalo Trace. Each and every one of you looking for Buffalo Trace. As a matter of fact, the fragrance community is looking for, this is what they're looking for. The fragrance community is looking for, it's exactly what the whiskey community is looking for. They're looking for a fragrance like this for under $100. That's not going to happen. Okay, when it comes to the whiskey, same thing goes. You're not going to see a Pappy Van Winkle under $100. It's just not going to happen. Oh, so for any of you that are into fragrances or really know, okay, fragrances, you're going to get discounts on fragrances, but they're never going to be. The top fragrances are never going to be discounted enough under $100. You might as well pay the money. It's worth it. Let me put this aside. Matter of fact, I'm just going to keep this here. I have to keep it here. It's the best creed there is right now, baby. The best creed there is. I mean, Aventus. Who buys Aventus anymore? Nobody. Okay, nobody. And if anybody buys a new Aventus, well, you just don't know about fragrances. It's just what it is. You don't know about fragrances. Nobody told you about it. That the new creeds are just not as good anymore. The old ones were amazing. That happens. Companies do that all the time. Let me see the next topic I have, ladies and gentlemen. That was a quick one. Quick one. Let's talk about the community poll votes. Well, I think all of you have seen. We're getting good votes in the community. I think one of let me see on the recent vote. Let me see what it's at. Okay, let me tell you. Okay, everybody thinks that I'm going to be wearing, for the fragrances, everybody thinks, 45% think I'm going to be wearing this all week, Dior Fahrenheit, which in fact, it was actually the last place one. They thought I was going to be wearing Creed fragrance all week long. Definitely not it. It was going to be Zaharoff that I will be wearing all week long. This is what I've been wearing all week long. And it's actually at 6%. Parfume de Marly is at 18% in the votes of the polls, which this is actually this one, and the Fahrenheit would be my second pick if it wasn't for the Zaharoff. This week it's been a little bit weather, has been rainy. I don't think I would be wearing this one, but it's a beautiful. I'm going to be probably wearing next week. Now, when it comes to the other vote, 383 votes on the other poll, okay, which was the Garrison brothers, as you see here. You see here on the side, the Garrison brothers, the Lady Bird, the Stag Jr., which is, oh no, it's not the Stag Jr. It's actually the Remus. The Remus I have inside, the Hancock I have inside, and the Woodford Masters Collection I have inside. Out of all the ones there, you guys want the Woodford Masters Collection, which is beautiful. It's amazing. The only issue with the Woodford Masters Collection, which I enjoy, I really like it, the finish is very, very dry. Okay, if you're into whiskeys that have long finish, that it's like, oh man, this is a long, beautiful finish, what you guys voted for is not it. Okay, the finish is going to kill you guys. You're not going to like that finish. It's going to be a dry finish, and it's not going to be as long as you think. When it comes to the Garrison Brothers, a very long finish, very beautiful, probably the best whiskey that I have spoke about this year in this channel. And then the Hancock Reserve, it's beautiful, it's elegant, it's nice. The only issue with the Hancock Reserve, it's 88.9 proof, low proof whiskey. And I feel that there's other whiskeys out there that are just good, very good. So if you're into, just like me right now, I'm drinking low-end bourbon. I think that would be a good one. Higher. And then the Remus 5, an excellent bourbon whiskey. I have a couple of those, really amazing. But the vote right now is for the Woodford Reserve. So let me see the next topic that I have over here. I do have a couple topics. What is the other topic that I have over here? Here we go. I think I have the topic loaded up. Here we go. I think we talked about that. Let me see. Are all whiskeys... That's a good topic. Okay. Are all whiskeys and fragrances worth buying? That's a very, very good topic. Okay, because when it comes to fragrances and whiskeys, they're almost the same. When it comes to the consumer, as you all are here, most people want to buy the cheapest whiskey there is. Okay, comes to fragrances, same thing. I think everybody wants to save money. Okay, you're buying a car, you want to save money. You're buying a house, you want to save money. It's just what it is. You work hard for your money, you want to pay the least amount. I get it, I understand. That's with everything. But let me see. Let me think about that real. Are all whiskeys and fragrances worth buying? No. Okay, no. Okay, there's some stuff from Chattanooga. Some of them are really good, and some of them are like, damn, I just used it for cocktails. There's some stuff also, Basil Hayden, that it's like, man, why did I just waste that money on Basil Hayden? There's fragrances out there that are not very good for the price. You're spending $100. You're like, man, this is gonna be amazing. Not amazing. Not good. everybody has a different preference. You have to understand your preference compared to mine. Some of you might like just high-proof whiskeys. I can't have high-proof whiskeys all the time. I can't have Stag Junior every second of the day. Just straight up. I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay, and I don't think there's many people that should do that because it's pointless. It's kind of pointless. There's other whiskeys out there that are good. Let me see. I'm gonna show you a couple whiskeys. Let me put this. I'm gonna show you just maybe 2 whiskeys. So I already showed you this one. This is what I'm drinking right now. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna pop this in here. I was drinking the Horse Soldier earlier. Now the Horse Soldier over here, as you see, I don't know, let me take this off the screen. The Horse Soldier that you see here is 87 proof, okay? Very low proof, very good to have. You don't have to worry about anything. This is an amazing, and it's under $40. Get yourself one of these. If you can't get yourself Buffalo Trace, this is going to be an amazing, amazing pickup. Okay, now I'm drinking this one, Johnny Drum. There's a private stock, a little bit cheaper too, and it's good to have cheap whiskey. It doesn't have to mean that you have to have an age statement. It's always good to have whiskeys out there that are good, that you can eventually get. This is from the Willet Distillery, and this one's actually a little bit up there, 50.5 ABV. It's not that bad. But the one that I want to show you guys, nobody talks about, and that's okay. If nobody talks about it, it's perfect for me, because I know that in fact, I'll be able to find this at the store. This over here, okay, Peerless Double Oak. This is probably the best double oaked in the market. Nobody talks about this because some people can't buy it, okay? Get yourself this under $100 or even $100, $89.99 or $90. I can tell you right now, this is the best double oak you'll probably ever have. It is better than the other one that I showed you guys, I think 2 weeks ago, the Woodford Reserve. This is just amazing. Now the difference with this one and most of the double oak is that this is really, really rich. It is full of flavor, very nicely made. And then this one clocks in at 53.95 ABV, which rounds up to 107.9 proof. Amazing, amazing whiskey. And I do prefer many of you, when you have an amazing whiskey, okay, when you have an amazing whiskey, this is when you take out the Glencairn. Don't use it for cocktails. This is one of the whiskeys that you will not use for cocktails. You'll either sip neat in a tumbler or you can have it in your Glencairn. That is the way to do it. And for all of you, remember, you have your opinion on how you want to drink your drink. You can do whatever you want. Your whiskey, your rules. But I would prefer you guys to really have this one in the Glencairn. Very, very beautiful. It is what does it say over here? Barrel proof in the back. Look, it's one of the best out there. Nobody talks about it, and that's okay. Let me take a sip out of this. That is just delightful, man. That is delightful. Over here. Now, I do have a lot of comments out there, but I am going to be reading his. He is one of the supporters of today. Thank you so much. He says, my board includes whiskeys of all price ranges just because the cost more doesn't equate to the taste or the enjoyment. He says, some of the best whiskeys are between $30 to $70. And that is completely correct. What he says there is exactly how it is. But the best part about the expensive whiskeys is that nobody can buy them. Okay? If there's an expensive whiskey out there, just like the one that we saw here earlier, okay? The Garrison Brothers, I know for a fact, there's not going to be anybody in a line outside to try to get this whiskey, to try to flip it. And I know I can maybe buy, well, I'm promoting a little bit more now, so it's harder to get. The stock here in South Florida is really dwindling. It is dwindling. I just went to the store the other day. They only had 2 left. And they had, I think, 12 bottles. Only 2 left, okay? So know your prices. There's different fragrances out there. There's different whiskeys out there. And at the end of the day, just know what your palate enjoys. This is why I have all type of whiskeys. I have the expensive ones, the hard ones, the cheap ones. This one's cheap, under $40. Excellent Horse Soldier. I think this is the 3rd time I say it. I hope somebody buys this Horse Soldier because it's really, really excellent. Okay, really excellent. Also, all of you, if this is your first time in this show, okay, I want to let you know that my intro, I have to put my intro right now for all of you to see. I have to take a little break. Let me get a little bit of water. I have to go get a water. I'll be right back. Oh shit, man! Had to get a little bit of water. Man, it's hot. It's hot out here in Miami. Let me tell you, boys. I had a different water here, and that other water wasn't plentiful. I'm gonna drop the link in here now. This link is for wrenches only. So I want to let you know. I'm gonna drop in the link in here. Wrenches only. Okay, if you do not have a wrench, I'm probably not gonna let you on. But this is for wrenches only. Also, I will say, I do have another topic here. Let me see what topic. Yeah, so we were just talking about that. You know, there's some fragrances and whiskeys that are just, sometimes they're not worth buying, but most of the time it's good for you to have all ranges of whiskey in your bar, okay? Let me take a sip out of my whiskey out here because this is fabulous. Oh, God, that's good. It's so good, man. Jesus, Lord, it's good. Okay, so look, for all of you whiskey community members, I want to let you know that we have a lot of people here that are from the fragrance community. Understand that a lot of these people know about fragrances. A lot of people also know about watches. And I want to let you guys know when it comes to a show like this, this is a show that I combine 3 different communities all in one. I think it's great to see a lot of people here in the chat room. Today is Independence Day, 4th of July. I know you guys been watching my videos. Thank you for watching my videos. Do me the favor, hit the thumbs up for this live stream. And make sure to tell your friends to hit the notification because I do want to give away some stuff. And without a crowd, at the end of the day, who am I going to give it to? You know, I can't give anything to nobody if I don't have a crowd. But I always appreciate all of you in the crowd. You guys are fucking awesome. Over here, Event Yours of Spirit, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. He says with the $5, he says, women are lovers of whiskey, bourbon, too. And I can say, look, women, all in all, look, women, okay, I have a small amount of women that watch this channel. Usually the ones that think I'm sexy, think I'm funny, charismatic, and I think that's amazing. But when I say gentlemen, sometimes I forget about the ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what I should usually say. I was at 11% women that watch my channel, and it went back up to, I think it was 16. So I gained like 5% of women back onto this channel. I think it was 4 weeks that I didn't do live streams, and it just shut down. I think it went under 10% or something like that. So now I'm close to 20% ladies that do watch. And he says over here, I'm one. Ooh, hey. Also, she says, love your channel. I just had to let you know. It's great. Ladies and gentlemen, is what I'm probably going to be doing. And I want to let you know that we do have a couple women here. Don't think that you are the only one. We have another lady over here. We also have Farm Kitty because AM says, where's Farm Kitty? Have no clue. I do know that I think she commented on one of my videos yesterday. There's a lot of people that, today's a holiday. So if it's a holiday, ladies are usually the ones that get all the stuff, okay? Most of the time, the men on this holiday in America, the men are usually the ones cooking. They're usually the ones doing something like in the kitchen. And when it comes to the ladies are usually the ones going to get the stuff. It's usually how it is. So maybe most of the ladies, like maybe Farm Kitty, I do know Melissa Villanueva, maybe she's going to get some. Melissa Villanueva, most of the time, she's in the chat room. There's other ladies out here. But I can tell you, I think for all of the ladies out here, you have to understand when it comes to fragrances, I don't wear women fragrances. So I'd be the worst person to advise any woman about women fragrances. I can tell you only a couple women fragrances that I know that are amazing. Okay, Perfume de Marly de Lena, my favorite fragrance in the world. My second favorite fragrance in the world for a woman to wear would be Juicy Couture Gold. There's something about Juicy Couture Gold that just drives me insane. I don't know what it is. It is just such a beautiful fragrance. So those two, the classy ones, okay? Number one, the Lena, Perfume de Marly. And then number two, Juicy Couture Gold. Fabulous, just insanely amazing. Okay, there's Melissa. You see, we have other ladies here. She's actually a wrench. But yeah, we do have other ladies here. Now, I can tell you, if you're a lady and you always in the chat room, okay, I'll eventually give you a wrench. Because the problem is, I don't believe in the whole Patreon system. I don't have time to be, doing a Patreon system. YouTube gives me the opportunity to do that for each and every one of you. But I'd rather you get the free content, okay? I'd rather you get the free videos that I do. You can watch the free videos, no commercial needed, okay, which is beautiful. And you don't have to worry about me, taking a monthly thing just like some of these other guys. I'm not into that. I think if I want to give back, I do it now. Maybe eventually when I'm at 50K subscribers, then it might be different. But for right now, I have to know what league I'm in. And I think I'm a big boy in a small league. I don't think there's many alphas out in the YouTube that I can say, oh man, this guy's good. Most of the guys that are the real alphas are really the 1 million subscriber YouTubers. I think they're the ones that really, they've done a hell of a job. But nobody under 100,000 that I can officially say, God, this guy's good. I can't officially say, most of the guys that I know, most of them. Now I can say Mash and Drum, he does great editing. He does a great live stream. I think there's a couple other guys in the whiskey community. Fragrance community has a couple shillers. Shillers, as you all know, you know what that is. YouTube tends to have a lot of shillers, and they do talk about fragrances that are not good. But I think that happens everywhere. But anyways, look. I think I'm running out of comments here. Oh, and then we also have Ali. Okay, Ali is one of the bigger supporters in this channel. And shout outs to you, Ali. Shout outs to you. But I want to let you guys know, okay, she's awesome. She has supported today's stream. She's helped me out with sending the super chats, sending topics, because sometimes it's just, and none of my videos are planned. All these are just, today's only day I put the topics. So it's beautiful to see other women helping out here. I use your recommendation for my hubby. You see what I mean? That's amazing. Now, he doesn't know that you're on here. And if he finds out, he's going to get super jealous, and I'm never going to see you again in the chat room. Sometimes that happens. I know that happened with somebody I will not mention. There was one woman. As a matter of fact, always in the chat room. And then one day, hey, just want to let you know, if I'm not showing up, it's because somebody got really mad at me. I'm like, hey, you do you. You do you. I'm not here. Remember, this is the internet, okay? I'm not here to steal anybody. I'm here. I'm a host. This is my channel, and I hope you guys get good recommendations for anything that I put out. I'm not here to be Mr. Steal Your Girl, you know what I mean? But I do know that there's a lot of people that enjoy my content, and that's what it's all about. But over here, Ali says, I have Delina, and I love it. Look, ladies, listen to this, ladies. Delina is my favorite fragrance out of all of them. There's no fragrance out there in the world that I can officially say, you know what, this is probably one of my favorite top women for now. That fragrance, Delina, takes up all the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Juicy Couture is on 6 for the women's fragrances. I don't know, there's just something about, forget about the bottle. It's something about the juice. The juice is just so good. I really like it. Really, really like it. Over here, let me see if I have another topic. I wrote down random topics for this show, and it went pretty good. It went pretty good. Melissa Villanueva over here says, those are good choices. I think they're good choices. I think anything I show you guys is really, ladies, okay, ladies. I think anything I show you ladies is really, really good choices. But definitely, if you find the Garrison Brothers $200 is probably the best bourbon, the nicest. I'm probably going to have that very soon. Now, I'm going to give you another recommendation. And I do say this a lot, but I have to keep on saying it. If I keep on saying it, more people will get into it and probably say, you know what, there's a factor in there that I really like. You know what, I'm just going to get it. I sound like a broken record showing you guys this, but I have to show you this as many times as I can because it's still cheap. Cooper's Craft, okay? This is literally $30-something still. Okay, it hasn't gone up in price. This is one of the best cheapies you can find. If you want anything close to what E.H. Taylor tastes like, this would probably be it. If you can't find E.H. Taylor, this will be the one that you need to get. It's really, really good. And if not, if you want something to support the veterans out there, the American veterans, get yourself, obviously, the Horse Soldier. This is the regular Horse Soldier, the cheapest Horse Soldier. This is really, really excellent. Really, really excellent, okay? Really excellent. Yes, Coopers. You see, she knows what it's all about. I have over here Bob saying, now, Bob, I have to tell you, you did get a wrench. You did get a wrench. I hope you understand. Being a wrench means you can come onto the show whenever you want. Okay, you have been here from the get-go, from when I started telling everybody on Instagram to come over here. You were one of the only guys that showed up, and then a lot of other people started showing up. So you know what, Bob? It's been a long time. You finally got it. You got the wrench. That wrench doesn't go away unless, you know, something happens. But I think most of you understand. The wrench I do give out when you support the chat room, support the channel often. So, you know, events, you are really close to getting that. And I want to see you more often here in the chat room. And for all of you watching, I think today's show has been very good, very exciting, very fun. I have done, I think, a good job here in the 1 hour and 20-something minutes. Shout outs to everybody out here. Shout outs to AM. Jesus, AM. I don't think anybody understands this man. This man, he bought the Garrison Brothers, the Lady Bird. He bought it, okay? Now, I can tell you he's not going to pop it open unless it's a special event. But that man, he bought the Lady Bird, and he said, you know what, I'm taking your recommendation. He bought it, and I think it's one of the good buys, one of the best buys you've ever done in your life, other than that Larceny Barrel Proof that I gave you the opportunity to get. And then he also got the Henry McKenna, too, that I gave him the advice. I think he got a different one, too. But it's always good to see my channel because sometimes, you know, I repeat myself. And if I repeat myself, you all know which is the best stuff to get. You don't have to go on to another YouTube channel that, like, he's in the fucking 500th episode and now he's showing you a whiskey from, I don't know, maybe a whiskey from Lux Row, you know what I mean? Well, another distillery that maybe you guys are wasting your time with. Or maybe he's showing you like a Booker's that you guys are never going to see. You get what I mean? Some channels are good to watch, maybe short amounts of time. Maybe a video, 2 minutes of a certain video. It just, everybody's different. You have to know what YouTuber to like, what YouTuber to watch, because some of them are giving free bottles, man. I think that's the only issue when it comes to that. Okay, certain YouTubers get free bottles, and recently, I think I told you there was a company that did. I think I told you recently. I don't know if I told you guys recently. There's a company that did a whiskey that they put Irish whiskey blended in with bourbon whiskey. They messaged me, I think, 2 times. They wanted to send me the free bottle. I looked at the price. I looked at the product. And I'm not going to take it. There's no way I'm going to take it. I don't care if it was $100 or whatever it was. There's no way I was going to take it. I can buy myself. I don't want to be that guy that has to tell the world, hey, ladies and gentlemen, I just got this for free. I don't want to be that guy. I want to be the guy that bought it and, kind of feels your pain. Because I know some of you, when you buy certain things, you have a certain pain you feel when it's a regret. I want to have that feeling, I want to have that feeling and be able to rant it out and say whatever I need to say. So this is why I enjoy buying my own bottles for this channel, for my Instagram. And when you see me buy more than one, usually it's the time. Oh, fuck. It's a time. This guy buying more than one. Jesus. That means it's good. Yes, that's what it means. It means it's excellent. But you know what? I think this show has been pretty good. Now, I had a lot of people earlier that I didn't see. Money Burner over here. He said, keep it up, yo. I don't know who he's talking about. This man is younger than me. Also, we did have a couple of women come in earlier. Alex Gomez. How do I get into this giveaway? So you see, sometimes people don't know how to be part of this giveaway. Alex, the only way to be part of the giveaway is to be more active over here. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to give somebody something free today. Okay, so this is what I'm going to say right here. Okay, please, if you can, reach out to me on Instagram, and I'm going to give you probably something free for you to have next week. Thank you so much for always sending super chats. I think you've been sending super chat in the last week or so, and I have noticed you. It's great to see other people here. We also have Terry Smiles, AM over here. AM's part of, very, very frequently part of. We have other people here that are actually, give me that lady bird, he says over here. Dirt Diggler, he's part of the watch community. I had other people here earlier that I didn't see officially. Adam K grilling with the Larceny Barrel Proof. I see you, Adam K. That is an amazing, amazing comment. Larceny Barrel Proof is amazing. The B batch, you know what? I can say my favorite batches are usually the A batches. For some reason, there's just some reason about the A batches I really do like. We had earlier, we had Cheech over here earlier. We had a couple other people that had walked in here earlier. Let me see. ZA, we had ZA earlier. He says over here, Reaper replaced his sponsor, No More Honda. It's Kings for now. ZA, that was a good comment earlier. Ultimate Prime was here earlier. We had a couple people from the watch community, which was amazing to see. Let me see if we have, if I see them over here. We also had Lazarus. Lazarus was here earlier. Good to see Lazarus. We also had, I believe it was somebody else. We had a couple other people here. Bear Clooney watching says, bring Trump back. It was great to see over there, Bear, port of the stream. If all of you don't know, Archie Luxury is one of the bigger watch communities, okay? I'm going to say community because in the watch community, Rolex, if you're into Patek Philippe, if you're into higher end watches, Archie Luxury is the number one YouTuber when it comes to live streams. We all know each other. Most of us all know each other. And Bear is one of the men that is always supporting that channel. He has his own channel too. It's always good to see other people here. Chris, always good to see Chris here. And we have a couple other people that did show up earlier. Edgar, he was here earlier also. It's always good to see a lot of faces here earlier. He was here. So anyways, let me go to the end. Let me end over here. Look, I think the stream has done really good. The biggest super chat of the day. I'm gonna keep the biggest super chat of the day. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna keep this up on here. This is actually the last super chat of today, unless you guys want to keep this. If you want to keep this train rolling, if you want to keep this stream rolling, you can always throw a topic in there. But I think I'm out of topics completely. I don't think there's another topic that I have in mind. I didn't write down any of these except the ones that you guys seen. So if you all want to really let me see if I put this on here. If you all want to change any topic, if you want a topic to be spoken about, let me put this on here. You're welcome to always add something on here. Let me take a sip out of this over here. Let me see what I have here. As a matter of fact, it's time for me. Okay, it's time for me to finally start drinking a little bit more higher proof stuff. Okay, let me put this aside. I have somebody else here. It's good to see new faces. Phil, I see you. He says, "What's up, Reaper? Glad you're keeping it 100." Always keep it 100. Let me. Now it's time for me to pour a little bit of a higher proof whiskey in here. Somebody told me. Now I'm gonna say this for all of you. I know you probably don't have the possibility to do this, but there's people there was a couple people. I think like 2 or 3 people were telling me, mix the Garrison Brothers, which I'm gonna put this one. I'll put this one right here. Okay, mix the Garrison Brothers with the Stag Junior. And I thought it was a good idea till I started thinking, you know what, maybe it's not a good idea. I started thinking about that. I'm like, that's some high proof stuff with some amazing stuff. Cheers to all of you. I'm going to take a sip out of this. This is the best whiskey of the year. Garrison Brothers Ladybird. Let me take a sip out of this. Man, there's nothing in this world better than that right now. Do you hear my mouth? It is so goddamn good. I think if I was to find a car full of this, I would think I'm dreaming. That stuff is so goddamn good. I don't know how nobody talks about it. I understand people don't like Texas whiskey. I get it. But it's just so good, man. It is just insanely good. Now, for all of you chasing Buffalo Trace, I'm going to tell you this right now. There's a lot of fans, okay? There's fans all over the place. There's people that like DC Comics. And there's people that don't like Marvel. I don't know the difference. I'm not a geek. But I do know there's a guy named DDLD that knows all about it. The point of the matter is that what I'm trying to get at is there's people that enjoy Kentucky whiskey and they don't want nothing else but Kentucky whiskey. Okay? It doesn't make sense. It does not make any sense. This is Texas whiskey that you probably never had in your life. And there's no need to hate on this. Maybe I understand you're hating on the prices. I get it. There's a lot of people out here that can't afford a $200 bottle. I get it. You got to save the money for the kids. I understand where you're getting at. I understand completely. But there's going to be YouTubers that are not going to be talking about Texas whiskey. And there's one reason why. Okay, I'm going to straight up say it. Okay, let me go back to that topic over here. And this is going to be a good one. This is, I'm going to go back to this. Okay, where is this? I'm going to go back to this. Are you still believing in big YouTubers? Well, you shouldn't. Okay, you shouldn't. Because Texas whiskey, there's some good stuff coming out of Texas. Now, they don't want to talk about a lot of you big YouTubers in the whiskey community, and it goes the same with the fragrance community. If the products are not given to them, they are not going to want to talk anything about it. They're also not going to want to talk positive about it. And you know what? That's pretty sad. Because at the end of the day, if you're an American, you should be supporting every American in America, okay? And I try to support all the restaurants. I've been to all the restaurants here in Miami, okay? I try to support as many restaurants as possible, but it got to a time that, you know what? I'd rather just cook my own meat, and that's just what it is. But when it comes to Texas whiskey, that's just exactly what it is. I'm just so sick and tired of that shit. You know what I mean? Just because a YouTuber or a group of YouTubers do not get free stuff, they don't want to talk about Texas whiskey just because Texas ain't going to give you nothing for free? Look, that should be a thing. This should be a thing. There should be a thing out there called, have a little bit of dignity out there, YouTubers, the bigger YouTubers, talk about Texas whiskey because they are Americans. And today, ladies and gentlemen, it is Independence Day. And all of us Americans, we appreciate everybody out here in America. And we all support each and every one. I hope we all support each and every one of you. But sometimes cup checks are meant to be, I'm going to say this in a good way. Cup checks are meant to be done. The reason why they're meant to be done is because sometimes the underdog usually has to win. Okay, it just happens. An underdog has to win because the guy is too much on his horse. The guy thinks he knows everything just because he has the big following, just because he's making good amount of money on supporters. Sometimes that guy needs to be humbled a little bit. And the only person that can humble a guy like that with a big YouTube channel is the goddamn smaller YouTube channels like me. Okay? They don't want to talk about it because they don't get Texas whiskey for free. That's exactly what it is. Okay? Texas whiskey is never... Texas distilleries are never going to give you freebies. At all. And that's amazing. That's perfect. I don't want to see a YouTuber talking... positive about something because he got a free bottle. I don't think nobody wants to see that. So to be honest, I hate that saying. To be honest, when people say that, to be honest, I hate that saying. Look, here on this channel, I'm a there's a reason why they call me the Reaper, because I just say how it is. This bottle is so goddamn good. It's so goddamn good. God. Let me show. Oh, so good. Look, if you don't believe that I have 3 bottles, go check out Instagram. I posted up the post today. I have a couple of the guys that commented. All the guys in the comment box that you've seen. Most of them know me from the beginning when I did Instagram. Now, they don't know anything about YouTube, so you're not going to see them here more at all because they don't know YouTube as well. But that's just what it is. I'm going to highlight this comment because she is one of the few ones out here that really has supported today's stream. And also she says, I really enjoyed the stream today. I subscribed to your channel about a month ago or 2 ago, and I value your feedback on whiskey. Time to fix my drink and get to my holiday start. Happy 4th. Hey, thank you so much for that. And also, I will say she's the bigger super chatter today. I'm going to end the show very soon unless somebody brings up something. One of the wrenches over here says, I never had Garrison Brothers, but now you've showed me the light to try. It's good that you say that, Bob. Now, I will say, Bob, Cowboy Texas whiskey is a different animal compared to this. If you're into Stag Junior and the high proof stuff, I'm going to tell you this right now. If you are into the Stag Junior and the high proof stuff, get yourself a Garrison Brothers Cowboy. Now, the Garrison Brothers Cowboy is going to be 133 proof. I have a couple bottles inside. You add a little bit of water and you're good to go. If you drink it at the beginning and it's too much for you, add a little bit of water, drops of water, and you're good to go. But out of all of them, Jesus, this right here, it's so good. Allie over here with a comment. I'm going to read that comment right now. Let me blow my nose real quick. Allie with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Allie, for the $5 super chat. She goes over here, Allie. I was going to super chat, but Joe reminds me I will most likely end up on camera. Fatso people eat out every night. Joe is a fatso. Wow, that was a hell of a comment. Shit, let's drink to that. Cheers to the Fatso Joe. Wow, man, that's good. God damn, that is just amazing. I'm gonna light this up over here. Daniel over here. This is amazing. You guys are all showing up to the show. These are voters. These are Instagram probably subscribers. Daniel, it's great to see you, Daniel. Let me read this again. Let me read this one more time. Okay, because DDLD over here says that super chat should have never been read. Here we go. Allie with the $5 super chat says over here, okay? Listen to this. I was going to super chat, but Joe reminds me I will most likely end up on camera. If all of you don't know who Joe is, you could sign up to his channel. He usually talks about cheap fragrances, so I don't recommend you to be looking for the high-end fragrances. He talks about just cheapies. Okay, just cheapies. I wouldn't get a recommendation from DDLD unless you have a little bit of a budget. Okay, but Allie over here also says fatso people eat out every night. Joe is a fatso. Hell of a comment. Look, that was a good comment. I love that comment. Not good. Oh, over here, Allie says, Reaper, don't blow your nose live. That is not good. I had to. You know what? I had the Rona a week ago, and sometimes I feel like it's coming back. It's just what it is, you know? It's just what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to know we have one of the guys backstage. He's a fragrance dude, and he enjoys wearing fragrances, especially the cheapies. But here we go. Oh, here we go. We have the one and only London. If you don't know what London is, that's a Money Burner. What's up, Money Burner? Welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you. Happy 4th of July, young man. How are you?
I'm doing good, young man. How are you, young man?
Oh, I'm good. I'm just glad to see my little brother is finally picking up some slack, you know, pulling up the bootstraps. Good for you. Good for you, little man.
Hey, it's great to see
you. Tiger.
It's great to see.
You keep up the great work. I love the shorts. I love the live streams. You're doing great, man. I'm glad you're finally picking up.
Look at this guy
doing what you're supposed to do. I know I've been. Listen, man. I gotta be honest. My arms were getting tired from carrying you this whole time.
What?
You know?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
You always reach out for help from your older brother, Money Burner, aka the London. But little man, I'm really proud to see that you're doing great now. And it's happy 4th of July. I couldn't, and it's a day of your independence, you know, young man. It's a day you're finally independent, and what a better day than Independence Day. Awesome job, Tiger.
Hey, it's great. It's great to see characters from the fragrance community. This is Money Burner. If you don't know Money Burner already, he is 5'6". I am 6 foot tall. He's about 164 pounds. I am about 209 pounds. I'm a tall boy. I'm the alpha, the omega. I can tell you that over here, he's also wearing glasses. I told my young cousin over here to take out the glasses because you look better with the glasses. He's wearing them. And also another thing I have to say, I have to tell the people, I got him into cigars. It is amazing, amazing change. This man was vaping his life away. Don't you say you were vaping your life? As a matter of fact, you're still on the vapes. Jesus Lord. Look, the point of the matter is that we have a bold man over here, clean as a whistle. He's wearing his fragrance today. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you know, this is a show that we have fun, okay? When we have certain panelists, you have to understand if he's just playing around, he's just playing around. It's just what it is.
I'm not playing around with you, little brother.
I want you guys to know he is very
You're
short.
a maverick,
Okay?
all right? You keep it up, sport.
He
if
is-
I'm 5'6", you're 5'4", because I stood next to you in Miami, and I'm taller than you. So what the hell are you talking about?
He's very short. But this is the way it is, man. Look, we have people like Money Burner. It's great to have personalities out here to jump on panels. He's part of the fragrance community. Doesn't know much about whiskey, but I can tell you.
Not much about fragrances either.
Yeah, he doesn't know much about fragrances, but he said that. He likes his regular fragrances that you all really can get at the stores. Can you tell them the one fragrance that you're wearing today? Like one of the ones, because I think anybody can buy the fragrances that you have.
I'm wearing Platinum Egoist.
Okay, that one's a good one. Now, if all of you don't know, that is from Chanel. I have Chanel upstairs. I love Chanel.
Chanel.
Chanel's great. I think for all of you that don't know Chanel, they have two of them that's good. That one that he's talking about is a great one. But I feel that it's more for like a winter, like 70, like the temperature has to be 70. What's the weather over there by you?
Well, you know what? It's like 92 degrees here today.
Jesus Lord, 92. What the hell?
Man.
Were you close to the
92
sun?
degrees here.
Jesus Lord.
Fuck. I think so.
Hey, what did you think of this comment? Today's super chat over here. Ali says, Joe is a fat soul.
But
What
Joe,
you think of that?
I was gonna super chat Joe. Oh, I was gonna super chat, but Joe, can you read it, bro? I'm driving. I'm sorry, brother.
You see, he calls me brother. This is a little cousin. I have another little cousin. His name is Remington. Shout outs to Remington. He is one of the smaller cousins out here. You know what?
Hey, Remington runs your shit, and I run your shit too.
Remington,
you ain't got nothing. You ain't got jack diddly squat without me.
Remington is a great young man too. He's another guy that he hops on. He says what he has to say, but he's part of the fragrance community. He does know about whiskey a little bit, and I think it's great to see personalities on these shows. I do know that he's going to be coming on to my show very soon. I can't tell you guys when, but most likely it might be the end of the week. And I want to hear more about Remington because he does speak clearly when it comes to the fragrance community.
I love that you guys have solved all your issues. You guys are friends now. I like it.
I don't know what you're talking about. All I know is that when I hear a man speaking right, I think some people have to give kudos to a certain personality or individual. And he didn't get no kudos when he said what he said. Last week, I believe, he spoke about a YouTuber on the fragrance community. Because remember, ladies and gentlemen, I am part of three communities: the watch community, the whiskey community, because I am the whiskey reaper, and the
also
fragrance
the fourth community. Don't forget the fourth community. You're actually the chairman of it.
What an idiot!
Community.
What you about to say? Do it. Just say
it. You're the president of the little man community. Don't forget that one.
Jesus Lord.
The small man. Small man
for all of you wondering, okay, this is a man that has a little pony. He doesn't have a little horse. He has a little pony. And shout outs to you with that little. But anyways, whatever. The point about it is we're having fun here. We're talking shit.
My daddy bought me that pony. Don't you dare disrespect that pony.
Look, this is a man that you can't say he's in a high horse. He's just in a small little horse, okay? And look, there was a lot of hogwarts shit going on last week in the fragrance community, but that's kind of like drama type stuff that I don't understand it too much. I understand a little bit, but not all of it. If a man has a YouTube and doesn't understand that he's deteriorating a certain company by saying certain things, and he doesn't understand it, look in the mirror and doesn't understand it, nobody ain't gonna be able to help that guy. But right. Yeah, man, I think the stream has been good, and we have about a good amount of people watching, 70-something people watching. But I do know that somebody asked here, can I have a wrench? Dirt Diggler, I don't know about that. Right now, I will tell you, Dirt Diggler, you have to be more in the chat room. And then for right now...
And you got to be a little taller. You got to be a little bit more manly if you want a wrench. You can't be a little Nancy boy, little sissy boy like that, Dirt Diggler.
Also, I will say, remember, I had the ladies today. They supported this channel today. Also, I did get a couple private supports. I got 2 private supports from 2 ladies. One lady sent me a good amount of money to do a live stream, and I couldn't. And then also, I did get another support somewhere else. And thank you, ladies. You ladies are really helping the channel out. Every time I do a stream, I think of all of you ladies. I don't think of the men at all. Okay? You heard that, Money Burner?
I want to show you a cigar I'm going to have later. I had one today. It was called My Father, Flor de las Antillas. It was excellent. But I found out that in the States, that one cost like $10. It cost me $28.
Wow.
Yeah,
you paid $28 for that?
Yeah, well, no, this one here was $28 as well. Yeah, this is a Partagas. It's Aristocrats. It's a tiny little one. This one was $28. We get taxed 62% on tobacco here.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
holy. They don't want you to smoke any of those stogies over there. That's just what it is.
I also have this one for later. This is a Rocky Patel Vintage 1992 60.
Nice.
Have you had one of these?
Each and every one of the ones you showed me, I've had.
Yeah? You like this? Is this good?
I think I already told you the one that's closest to my own cigar, my own cigar line would be the Monte Cristos. So if you're into you love the Monte Cristos, well, you're up in the range of my cigars. But
they're too expensive here. They're like $70 here.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you're paying 62% tax on tobacco. That's freaking insane.
Yeah, it is insane. I bought 5 cigars. It cost me like $140. $150.
Yeah, that's insane.
It's really expensive. Yeah.
That is
expensive
insane.
Hobby in Canada. But I found a couple of places here. They make their own cigars. Apparently, they're very good. They're like Dominican and Nicaraguan and Honduran cigars. They import them or something. I don't know. But there's like their own house brand. I'm going to give it a shot because they're like $9-10 each.
Now, I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna tell you guys this, okay? I do know that my stream has gone on for about 2 hours. I want to give you a chance, Money Burner, so you can start your own stream if you want to. I can hop on yours, but for the meantime, I think this stream has done a hell of a job. We've had fun. Money Burner came in. You know, me and Money Burner, he's part of the community, okay? For all of you that don't know, he enjoys fragrances. He's part of the whiskey community. He's learning little by little. He has his cigars already, and he's a positive guy, man. He's really positive. Just don't take him serious all the time.
That's right.
Don't take him serious. I'm going to leave the bigger super chat up. The last super chat I got was the one and only, okay? A beautiful, beautiful big super chat. She has really helped out this channel today in the super chat. I'm going to leave this up because I think it's the biggest super chat I got today. And thank you all so much for being a part of this show. I hope you all learned a little bit of something. And I'm probably going to, if you start a stream very soon, I'll probably head over there. I do have ribs I'm going to put on the the grill very soon. But shout out to anybody that's in the chat room. Melissa Villanueva, Dirt Diggler, Terry Smiles, Bob, I'll see you. Ali, thank you so much, Ali. DDLD, everybody, Daniel, everybody that has been here, and Money Burner over here. Awesome to see him. Anyways, I'll see you all next time. And hey, I might stream tomorrow. See you all on the next stream. See you all later.